How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to MojoGrip. Mike here. Today I'm back in the build hangar and we're going to be working on the Avionics panel. I've already introduced you to the panel that I'll be putting in the airplane, and shout out to Midwest Panel Builders for helping us basically put everything together with the wire harnesses. And they did come out here to help us properly put this thing together, and what we're going to do is just basically plug in. All right, so you guys stay tuned. I hope you enjoy this one. Here's the panel in this bubble wrap. Like I said, it's already been cut. It's been pre-cut. All the wire harnesses have basically been plugged in, and which makes my job a lot easier. Let me back up so you see the full thing. You guys have seen some pictures of this. This is the live panel in front of me here. I've only also seen, the last time I saw this, all these buttons and everything were not on it. They were just basically printing stuff on it, and so it's really nice to have it now in person. You can see from here we've got the lanes. Basically these are like your mags on a road tax, except it's all electronic stuff. We've got the master switch. This I requested for, push to start, and I made a video about the go around button. I'm probably not going to be using that thing much, but it's there. We've got all of our electronic switches here, circuit breakers, as you can see, and basically the equipment and avionics will go in these cutout boxes. We've got the G3X Touch dual screen, and the G5 will go here, the GTN 650 and autopilot I believe will go here. So this should be fun. And then we've got our flap switch. All right, and as you can see, let me show you here. See, all of it, it's already been put in with the harnesses. Such beautiful work, man. Well arranged. And if you come, this is basically what we're going to be dealing with today. Nice spaghetti rolls. But trust me, like, you see how put together and well arranged these are. We're basically grabbing those ports and plugging them into the equipment, so it should be nice. You guys stay tuned. I'm super excited about this. So this thing is maybe 10 pounds.
It is heavy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now you can appreciate that doesn't have a single instrument in there.
Right.
That's just the panel. So yeah. So if you, yeah, that's good.
So I'll come across this way.
Yep, perfect. And take it in just inside there.
Just leave it. Should I tuck it?
It needs a slight squeeze, yeah.
Okay.
A slight squeeze in there. And in there.
Oh wow, it just sits right in.
Yeah. So for now, we'll leave it there and we'll move it into place. I just want to get all. So if you look here.
These for like speakers. It looks like boom.
So
cool design.
That is just as a matter of interest. Out there is an output pipe from the heat exchange in the back for your heater, and that blows warm air in here, and the warm air goes out the vent, and that'll demist your your screen, as well as give you a bit of warm air in your face here. So
Good.
Now the trick is to get all these properly connected. So there you can see, these are all the plugs coming from the panel. Very nicely, all marked. You can't go wrong.
Right.
Go wrong. But they're all marked. Okay, those are Rotex, those two are Rotex plugs, but you see they're different sizes, you can't mix them up.
Right.
So let's start the connection process. Then, very important, these are the two plugs that come from the aircraft, and that marries these two
plugs. That's for the engine,
marry the engine plugs. So the engine harness will be going in, and these plugs will connect to them down there.
Okay, and so for the viewers, that's basically when you think of the ECU and the computer system and the engine and stuff that you would read on your screen, that's what those plugs are for.
Yes, that's your interface between airplane and engine. Otherwise, and that's the beauty of the Rotex 915 IS engines and the 912 IS engines.
Right.
Basically, the Rotex IS engines are extremely sophisticated, refined machines. And so what they do is they don't give you an engine and expect you to wire it up to make it work. They give you the sophisticated engine with a computer system, and they give you a full, very high quality wiring system. And basically you have a few wires in those plugs that interface. It's to switch the engine on and off and to start it, and to give you ECU information.
So these are the beautiful Garmin panels. Again, I've showed you guys just samples of these when I was in Michigan, but this is my actual panel. We've got the G3X Touch, primary display, secondary screen here. This is what officially makes this airplane, or what would make this airplane IFR certified. This is the GTN 650. So this is gonna come in handy to shoot approach and so on and so forth. And I also introduced you to this a while back. This is the autopilot system. So this airplane will also have autopilot. And here's our backup. Actually, this is our second tier backup, right? So this is primary. This is technically a backup, and then this will be a backup. But the beautiful thing about the Garmin G5, hope you can see it, is that it has its own battery. You see the battery? I don't know if you guys have been shown the back of these already, but this is the battery. So it would naturally get its power source from the battery of the airplane, but God forbid if we lose power to the system for any reason, this battery will kick in. I believe this can get you about 45 minutes or so, and that's more than enough time to find somewhere to land. So all of these is about to go in the airplane. All right, I hope these things don't come loose easily. So we want to make sure everything is tucked in. So guys, we're basically went from the middle to now we're gonna install the big boys, which are the primary display, the G3X Touch.
Just be very careful of this to bump or drop it, but I want you to install this. So you grab that. All right. Let's put these bad boys in there so long. This boy is gonna go, I'm just gonna connect it. It goes like in the back of the ether, I mean the ELT. That's plugged in. We'll be going, there'll be various times of opening and closing this stuff. We still got to put in a few. Then there's nothing else that goes into that unit.
Really?
Yeah.
These two are.
That's
wow.
So just
pretty sweet.
And these are the COM ports. These are. That is that. No, they're all good. They're all good. They're all good.
So you want to leave
those that in there.
The bottom. Oh, this is beautiful. All right. First G3X Touch going in. Obviously you see the screw ports here, or the screw holes, and that's what's gonna hold it in place. But can you see what I'm looking at, guys? Man, so impressed with this. And again, Midwest panel, they did a beautiful job with this panel from the start of it, the cut-in and the measurements and everything. And the beautiful thing is they worked with me from the very beginning to know exactly what I wanted. And some really cool features, like I said, you know, the push to start, all of that, the go around button. I'm so impressed by this. All right, so
in each corner, one for each corner.
Let's do this.
And again, just firm, not very tight.
All right. So guys, you see we've stopped here. We basically went from bottom up with the G5, the GTN 650, the autopilot, and we've installed the secondary G3X Touch. Now the reason why we're leaving this open is because we have to install the propeller wires, and these are the wires for the propeller, just 2 of them. And this is what we get. This is such a beautiful system from Airmaster. You guys, you've seen this plane. I've showed it to you many times, and I've showed you how, you see right here, normally with the constant speed, you would have a prop lever either here or on your panel somewhere. But because this is electronically controlled, we don't need a lever. We don't need to manually do anything. You see here, it's like a remote control. So you got your takeoff, climb, cruise, and you have the switches here to go from auto to manual. You can see it right here. This, guys, I don't know how they came up with this, but Airmaster did such an amazing job. And basically this goes here, and so once we install this, and you see us, we're going to install the propeller also, and so this wire will connect to this, and we've got other harnesses that came with the box, and basically this will control our prop and our RPM. It's a beautiful system.
From an installation point of view, if you look there, no plug is the same size, so you can't actually go wrong. I can't get that one in there. So I'm just checking the fit. That's nice positive fit. So I'm gonna pass through. You hold on to that.
All right, so he's gonna basically run the wire through the front there. We'll get it, and we're gonna power this thing up.
And you see, can you reach down there?
Yeah, I see it.
Can you grab it?
Okay, it's teamwork here.
So you grab, there should be a screwdriver somewhere.
Hopefully this should work.
Okay, so don't slip. Concentrate nicely, because you, Steven, then will shoot you if you slip.
I'm gonna slip.
You're doing it. You're building an aeroplane.
No shit.
Yep. Every time you look at this panel, you say, I remember doing that, I remember doing that.
Yeah. I mean, this is, you don't understand. This is a beautiful experience. To the point I'm starving myself right now. All right. Just a little hand tight. All right, our first switch is in, and now we got to get this in.
Again, there we discussed why, or that you can't get it wrong. So see if you can get it wrong. Good, it's in positively. Yep. Now we're going to connect those up there later. Let's get the mechanics done. Now let's get that
we brought
up. You can bring it through, because we can always and find which one that goes into.
So this goes here. Beautiful.
This is Dr. Mike working on MojoGrip.
Trying my best here. The real foundation stuff.
Have we got all the wires in the back there?
Well, let's make sure.
So we've got one more.
Here.
There you go.
This will go here.
You see, so they're designed in such a way that you can actually feel at the back. You can't go wrong. So if it doesn't go in, it doesn't go in.
We don't need these.
No, those will be other ports. So now, choose if you want to put. You can put it in upside down, because I know you like multitasking. But
no.
Slide that baby in there.
There's a wire in the way.
Okay. Sometimes with very accurately cut holes and a bit of powder coating, there you go. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh, full all the holes. Okay.
Funny.
There you go. There's 4 special screws.
Let's do it.
And Mojo Sling, 1 screw and 1 wire at a time becomes Mojo Sling. I love it, Mojo Sling.
Yeah, you know, I forgot who came. I didn't come up with it, actually. I was thinking of.
Oh yeah.
And I think it was the Midwest guys.
It sounds like that.
We were just talking like, man, we gotta call this thing something. I'm like, yeah, what about the Mojo Sling? I'm like, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Let's saw around with it. All right.
Okay.
Man, look at this beautiful unit
The
from
trick was that screwdriver.
I've got a screwdriver here.
Ah, the man's got a bit of speed, eh?
Do
you do a lot of work with tools? Do you do other stuff?
I used to build computers.
Okay, so you
this,
can drive a screwdriver.
This feels... But that was like ages ago.
So you'll notice we haven't put all the screws in. We put enough in, but we've still got to put all the screws in the panel. Okay, so we're going to marry these a little later, okay? Because the prop's not finished. We don't need those for our light up now.
All right, awesome.
Now I'm going to, well done, that's great. I'm going to pass you the
last screen.
The last screen. So let's stick that in.
Oh baby.
Right, it's fire. Boom.
Oh baby.
Okay, so this one, as opposed to the other one, this one has 2 plugs. Stick them in. You choose where you want to stick them. Stick them anywhere.
Oh, you can't stick them anywhere wrong.
Yeah, it's a beauty.
Hope I'm not pressing in too hard on those.
Yeah, these are pretty good. They're fairly durable, but did I tell you about our first Garmin in our first production Sling 4 that they got overspray onto the screen?
Oh. So there's 2.
Yeah, and that one goes in the top one, yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Good. Good. Okay. So slide it in. There you go. Brilliant. Okay, Mike.
You're still gonna unscrew this, I'm guessing, to...
Let's just put the screws in because you don't want that falling out.
Okay.
Just in a little bit. Prop clear.
Don't scare Gina, man.
Okay. Okay, so Mike, let's go through the panel here quickly, what's not done. We've got to connect the open close for the vent, which will open and close the vent on the inside. Going through here, we've got to put the heater on, so it's all just heater system. Okay. We've got to connect the fan, and we've got to put on this control side. Now, I've pulled the prop circuit breaker, or you pulled the prop circuit breaker because we haven't connected the prop controller because we only got that today. And the IntelliKey is still out because the IntelliKey is lying there.
Okay.
So you stay there.
Speaking of, so this is another good way to make sure that thing is not activated. So say for example, we were at a show or park somewhere, you want to pull this out if people are checking out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the beautiful thing about circuit breaker,
right.
Pull circuit breaker. You can complete mechanical control over everything. You know.
Sweet.
The what's that unit we were just talking about? The
IntelliKey.
No, the one.
VPX.
The VPX. They're great. It saves you all these buttons, but you do rely on.
Could you please pass my phone? I want to take pictures of.
Where is it?
It's over there. So guys, this is the panel. We're not done yet, but this is essentially what it'll look like. Thank you. Let me get some good photos for you. This is the beautiful panel. And again, Midwest Airmaster, they made our job so easy because all the harnesses were basically pre-done, and all we're doing is just plugging and play through all the surfaces here, all the nice cut, laser cut boxes. So here we are. Okay, shall we test it? Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So, Mike, what we're going to do now, we're going to test this thing. I'm going to stand over there, and you're going to push in the IntelliKey.
Oh, baby.
Let's go.
Let me know.
Slide, push it in.
All right, so also we want to test the IntelliKey, the remote that will activate. It's in.
So now we want to watch those lights, the interior lights.
Okay.
As I approach to this.
Let me make sure I get that on camera. Hold on. All right, so guys, so he's walking towards me with the key, and oh shoot!
Like magic, it works.
So you see the light comes on, and this is, I mean, right now you may not see the significance of this, but when you're flying at night and you walk towards the plane, those come on. It's just, it will be a beautiful sight.
It's starting.
And you see the IntelliKey is very similar to one of a car. It's basically the same thing.
It is. The other buttons don't in.
Yeah.
So beautiful. Mike, there you go. You're alive. Now, hit the master. Let me just check with Gino. Yeah, everything.
Yeah, we got Gino working up front on the engine, so we want to make sure everything is safe.
So what makes it safe that Gino can carry on working there is we do not have the main wire that supplies power to the starter motor. Okay. So the engine can't turn over. Okay. Hit the master. Boom.
Let's see this baby.
Boom. Oh, everything getting live. Yeah.
You hear that? I hope I'm not sitting on any.
Why that's going, but it's going. Okay. Good. Oh, I know why. Okay. Good.
All right. You see the engine start light also comes on.
There we go.
That's because I have this.
So now, just again, plug and play. All we've done is we connected everything, put it in. Right. Let's start off on the left. Let's turn on the prop. Well, we don't need to turn because we don't props done. Yeah. Then what else have we got? To start from the left there, and let's fire up. Well, we don't need the pump. We're not going to go. Put that, and that. No, not even the beacons because they're not on it. Yeah. Let's put on the backup and the Avionics. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Avionics coming on. Oh,
boom, boom,
those
boom.
Garmin.
There you go.
Garmin just invaded the space. The entire panel. But you see how fast the G5 comes on. That's beautiful. Amazing. Even the GTN 650. Oh my God. This is beautiful.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
This is beautiful. You see, we got our memory cards are in. And guys, actually let me grab my phone and give you a nice scroll of this. So if you look here, we've powered it on from left to right. It's beautiful. Garmin on both ends of the panel. MFD here, backup G5, 650 for IFR, autopilot, and we've got the PFD. Such a beautiful system. And guys, you know, if you saw my early videos, I had an option to go between having the traditional circuit breakers, as you see on the panel here, and a VPX system. VPX is a little bit more advanced, more modern, where you wouldn't have all the switches, but I like that I can mechanically just turn things on and off, right? So for example, before we tested the IntelliKey system here, we basically pulled this out and then I pushed it back in to make sure it's activated. And I like that. I like having some level of control like that. So, but this panel just looks beautiful. This is the beautiful work of Midwest Panel, and I cannot wait to use this. I cannot wait to use that. We've got the engine start, push to start, and go around button, and we've got our bus lanes here. These are like your mags, but again, this Rotax system is completely computerized, and we just installed also the remote switches for the propeller. So that's this and that. Beautiful. I hope you guys love it. I am in love with it. Beautiful. All right, let's give this thing a break And so basically in the coming days, we're gonna be installing everything. We still have some wires that needs to be put together, and in the coming days we'll be putting everything together. Also, you see that we haven't screwed everything in, so once everything has been wired up completely, then we'll basically fit the panel in. And I love the look. Again, I wanted an all black interior with some orange stitching, which you guys will see once we put the seats and everything in. But right now it's looking great, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys for tagging along with this, and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it.
Wow.
As Gino saying, and guys, make sure you subscribe with notification bell on. This is coming real. And in the next days, I'm gonna talk to you about my N number here. It meant something. It meant something special to me, so I'll talk to you guys about that. Anyway, I hope you all are safe. Be sure to subscribe. Hey, great way to support the channel. MojoGrip.net/MVP. Please sign up. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you on the next video. Today's video is brought to you by CoFlight. CoFlight is perhaps the most important tool that you need for your aircraft maintenance. Think of it as a one-stop shop to schedule your maintenance, coordinate with your AP mechanic, and keep proper records of everything. CoFlight also has some cool features like keeping digital records of your logbook and a built-in scheduler for multiple partners who may share the same aircraft. The best part about CoFlight is that everything is done by the tip of your fingers. You can get started using CoFlight today absolutely free. When you use the coupon code MojoGrip, you can get started today for 30 days absolutely free. Check out coflight.com or use the link in the description below.